Welcome.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the return. I'm Josh Cribbs.
And I'm Maria Cribbs, and welcome to another beautiful day, Josh.
It's a beautiful day.
Okay, because I was complaining about the groundhog the other day when that snow hit.
Exactly.
I said, oh, that groundhog he need to be replaced.
Exactly.
We need some new applicants.
And
find
honestly,
a cat or a dog, find somebody else to do it because they said he didn't find
cat or a dog.
They said he didn't see his shadow on Groundhog Day, right? And so when I woke up to about 2-3 inches of snow, I was confused. And so I was calling for a replacement. We need some new applicants. Find a dog.
Why do you be confused? Because you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't hopping out there, get with the snowblower. Ryan, she not getting out there clearing off a spot for the dog to use the bathroom.
Okay.
I know Puxatani got some real disrespect. So when he predicted it,
his name is Puxatani. I thought his name was
Phil. I'm just saying.
His name was Bartholomew.
The apologies got to be as loud as the disrespect was to Puxatani Phil. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, because it is a beautiful day today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, all right, he need to be fired. We need to go find a replacement. Check. He
day.
might have glaucoma, cataract, something wrong with. He don't deserve his own day.
Hey,
definitely don't deserve it because that snow was on the ground. Okay, but you know what? Today's a beautiful day, so I take that back. I like what's his name? Puxatani? Puxatani?
She never seen Groundhog
I thought
Day.
his name was Bartholomew.
His
who is Puxatani?
Who is?
Okay, anyway. So y'all, welcome to the show. Hopefully wherever you're watching, the sun is shining just as beautifully as it is here in Cleveland. We're right here on the beautiful shores of Lake Erie.
Yes.
And I saw the Oscar Mayer Wiener truck right outside of the Hall of Fame, Josh. And I want to know what you think that's about. They giving out free hot dogs over there?
I have no idea.
In front of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You didn't see it when we came in here? Oh, okay. Well, we got to get this show on the road. They might have some turkey dogs for us or something out there. Yeah. Now, look, there is a very special event going on this weekend in Cleveland. It's the Cleveland All-Star Fitness Expo, brought to you by the Vault Fitness Center and the MTKYN Foundation, the Make Them Know Your Name Foundation. Of course, you should know that foundation because that's from our one and only Nicole Ward, the mother of the warden that Josh talks about all the time on this show.
The warden.
And then Philly Whedon is putting on with her, and we're going to bring them in. They're on the show right now.
Yeah, Philly.
We hosted the show last year. What's
Nicole?
up, yo? Welcome to the show. Welcome.
Y'all becoming so well known in Cleveland, right? And the Fitness Expo is coming back. I remember we hosted for a few years now. What was that, last year or the year before that? It was the All-Star Weekend. Remember?
Oh, yes, and it was so super cold outside. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, and we had to, y'all kind of merged it, which was excellent.
Perfect, right.
But the Fitness Expo stands all by itself, always at the Browns facility, the Browns Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
We go down there. Y'all bring in fitness enthusiasts
from
across
the country. Absolutely.
It's amazing. Can you guys talk about the event for our viewers, please?
Yeah, definitely. So we're excited. This will be our third year for the Cleveland All-Star Fitness Expo and Comedy Bash. As you mentioned, it always takes place for these past few years at the Cleveland Browns Stadium. And it's just an opportunity to focus on fitness, health, and wellness. We bring together fitness experts and gurus that Philly can, I'm sure, speak more to than I can, but from all over. And we do anything from meditation, yoga, all the way up to high intense cardio featuring Philly's own Charged Up, which I know that everybody is looking forward to. And it's just an opportunity for people to exercise, get fit, and it's for all fitness level. You get in where you fit in there. You don't have to be a fitness guru. You don't have to be doing it all your life. You just have to jump in and just work out and have fun. But that's just one component of it. I mean, there's a lot more, with vendors and wellness screenings and, shopping and entertainment and all types of stuff.
Yeah, y'all do it up big on another level. Philly, talk about some of the, the enthusiasts, the fitness enthusiasts you have coming from different states and how they are represented. Because they come with their own. They was from
Texas last time.
They come with their own mob.
Georgia.
Supporters.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And it turns into sort of a battle sometimes.
Yeah.
Like they had their group. I'm like, okay, Atlanta. Representing. So talk about some of the guys you got coming, the ladies and the men coming this weekend.
We have AG from New York, and he's a soca instructor, and he's been doing it, for a very, very long time. And he's coming back with another busload of people from New York.
Busload.
Mm-hmm.
We have Chicago Eric Bennett, who's been in it for longer than that, no longer than I have. And he's coming from Chicago with his people. We have Detroit. This young brother, man, Dre, at the Dungeon Gym. He has when you say mob, he has a mob.
Right,
And
right.
he's bringing a bus load of people from Detroit down here to Cleveland, man. It's gonna be great. Maisha from New Life, she's bringing her crew.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a time, man.
So-
it's a time where you can enjoy fitness on any level.
So you bring in crews from all over. Is there a calling that you put on everybody working out with you? Like, hey man, don't embarrass us. We got Atlanta, Chicago.
Keep it respectful now.
Yeah, put some respect on Cleveland.
No.
Y'all better show
Man,
up.
No, we want the smoke. We want the smoke. So that's why these instructors and crews are invited, because we want to make the atmosphere energetic. And people like quote unquote drama.
Right,
so
right.
it's not drama, but it's intense.
Yeah.
And people want to see that. And it's good for the entertainment. It's good for the industry. It's good for Cleveland, and it's good for people who want to start something when it comes to fitness, or people who just want to just do something more when it comes to fitness.
I love it because it comes with that. It's nothing but a little friendly competition.
Yeah.
But I will say, I'm on Instagram a lot, and sometimes you see all these different fitness classes from out of state, and you're like, man, I'm gonna go to Atlanta and try that. I'm gonna go to Detroit and try that.
Yeah.
But they bring them here this weekend for
They
this
come
event,
here.
which I think is so amazing. I love the
Absolutely.
community because of the community that you have built, Philly, especially here in Cleveland and
Thank you.
worldwide.
Thank you.
People come to support
Thank
you, and I know what people are thinking at home. Yeah, they gonna be looking good. They gonna have the muscles. They gonna be glistening. So if you
So you
single,
did this.
I'm just saying, if you single, you can come on down there and
Ryan.
maybe catch you one. You can catch you one.
Our
You
producer.
want.
And he gonna live his chances of living long and not having
look.
diabetes and all that because he stay in shape. You gonna get you a good one out there this
Our
weekend.
producer, I'm gonna have to string him along. Nicole and Philly. Our producer is a young single man, and
Come on out to the
I keep
Cleveland
trying to
Fitness.
tell him, hey, you gotta go where they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
Maria. Look, Maria always takes it there. Like, hey, it's gonna be some fine men. It's gonna be some fine women there as well.
Oh, yep.
If you're coming.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I want to talk about the health aspect of it, because when we brought Nicole on last time, when we had her on our show, Maria.
Yep.
Nicole actually travels around to schools and all in different
To spread awareness.
organizations,
Mhm.
spreading awareness, and not just that, but teaching people CPR.
Yeah.
Because we learned it
Where
at the
I learned
expo.
at the expo, I had a refresher. Yes, I
Yes.
did. Yeah.
And talk about that, Nicole, and just some of the health vendors that will be there, that will be giving screenings and teaching a CPR.
and your wonderful sponsors
exactly.
as well.
Talk
Mhm.
about it a little bit, Nicole.
Absolutely. Yeah, very excited to share that. As you mentioned, in partnership with Philly and the Voltage Fitness and Training Center, we also are making sure that we align to what the foundation's mission is, and that is to bring awareness to heart health and to teach as many people as possible the importance of it, how to do CPR, and how to use an AED. And no matter what the event is, if it's a community gathering, if it's a festival, if it's a youth camp, whatever it is, we're going to always make sure that we offer those resources and that training there. So the Make Them Know Your Name Foundation, we will have a booth. We will have certified trainers that are on site that will be teaching and giving folks the opportunity to learn hands-on CPR and how to use an AED. And the techniques are very easy to learn, quick to learn, but it's a skill that you will have a lifetime, and that will hopefully, or not hopefully, but could potentially help to save a life. So that's going to be offered to align with that mission. But as you mentioned, we also have other great support that's going to be there offering various screenings. We have all of the major hospital facilities that are going to be there. University hospitals, Cleveland Clinic will be there, Metro Health will be there, and they're going to be offering a wide variety of screenings, including BMI, blood pressure, glucose, foot screenings. We have HVI, I'm sorry, HIV. I'm saying
I'm like, hold on, what's
HIV
this? Is that a new strand? What's the HVI? No,
HVI.
I know.
Yeah, new
That sounds
strain.
dangerous.
HIV testing. But
Oh,
so
my God.
they're going to be there. We have great sponsorship support. I mean, this year the sponsors were, I mean, they just really came through to support us in this event. Our title sponsor is Key Bank, Union Home Mortgage, and then we have probably about another 10 or so sponsors that are on board and helping with the event this year
Okay.
that we can't help to spread the can't wait to spread the word about, including our our vendors, and just hoping that people will support them as well. But the focus is definitely on health and wellness,
Okay.
fitness in an entertaining way.
All right, guys. We're gonna take a quick commercial. We're
Y'all
gonna
stay
keep
right
you
here.
guys because it's some comedy going on. I want to
They doing
talk
something
about
later
it
on that
real quick.
night, right?
Yes.
Find out all about it. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, now welcome back to The Return with Josh and Maria Cribbs. We have Nicole Ward and Philly Whedon on the show with us today. They're hosting a very special event, the Cleveland All-Star Fitness Expo. That's going to be taking place this weekend, Saturday at the Cleveland Browns Stadium, bright and early this morning. We're going to be sweating it all out.
Yeah,
we're going to be sweating it out. We're going to be networking. We're going to be, stimulating.
I'm going to be eating.
You're going to be.
So,
oh, they did have the.
Yeah.
Bring them. Can you bring them back in? Bring them back in.
So I love getting the exercise in.
Yeah.
But
y'all had some.
The type of exercise sometimes that they do.
Yeah.
I wait until the yoga start.
And just remember,
hold
on, we were there for your son when he hosted his first yoga class. He doing it again this year?
Yes, he is.
Okay, I love that.
So Nicole, hold
on, real fast. Hold on, I gotta ask.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Philly. I done fell off. I usually work out 5-6 days a week, right? So you might need to give me a little bit of a word. Like somebody might be watching who might be, struggling like I am. I have not probably had a steady workout regimen for like 3 months, right? So I might only be able to keep up with the yoga that your son is going to be conducting on Saturday. So please don't judge me. I'm not going to be able to run and do all that stuff. But can you please speak to someone who might be trying to get involved in fitness or maybe a little bit intimidated? They see the muscles, they see the girls, because at the Vulture Center they look good.
Yeah,
the ladies and the men, they
might
look good.
don't want to get into
and
that.
They might be scared to tap into that, or they might feel like it's Can you please explain to them that it's for all fitness levels?
Well, yeah, the reason that fitness is so important is because it's no matter where you at in your journey, or if you need to start a journey, it's always room for you. There's always room for you. There's always someone there who's been where you are. And trust me, especially at my facility and people who will be at the event as well, somebody will walk up to you and help you. And, because they will see the look in your eyes, the energy you have, the aura around you, the mood that you may be in. They see it, they recognize it, and they'll be like, hey, I've been there. Come on. So it's a good thing, man. No matter where you at in your journey, or if you need to start a journey, just come on, because somebody is there to help you.
Right. Those muscles.
Got to start somewhere.
When we went to the Vulture Center, and you could look at some of them women, they so chiseled, and you're like, oh, she look like she ain't gonna be friendly. They be like, hey girl, how you doing? I be like, hey sister. It's just so friendly, so inviting, so welcome. You can't get intimidated by the muscles. They just got a heart of gold. Yeah.
I be wanting to drop Maria off.
You
like,
need
make her look like that.
I've been driving around town. I know.
I'm just
give me that filter right there.
Yeah.
I've been driving around town eating too many donuts. I need to get every fitness class. So okay, after the event in the morning on Saturday, y'all setting the mood later on in the evening. So can you please tell them
it ain't just
what you got in store, right? What you got in store for them?
Yes. Philly, you want me to tell or you want to share? So we feel, just like fitness is good for the heart, we feel that laughter is good for the heart. So last year was our first year with incorporating a comedy component to it. So during the day from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. is the Fitness Expo. And then after the Fitness Expo, we are encouraging everyone to go home, change their clothes, get dressed up and come out or relax, however you feel like you want to dress, but come back out and enjoy some comedy. And this year we've also added the Battle of the Bands, where we're going to have two of the best jazz bands or performance bands here in Cleveland going song for song, playing great soulful music, and that's going to be the Unit Band and Hub's Group.
And we done heard of them both. We done heard of both of them, so they the real deal. They the real deal.
Yeah, so start the evening listening to some live music and performers. We're grab something to eat, something to drink, and following the Battle of the Bands, then that's when we're going to have our featured comedian. And this year it is going to be the one and only Joe Torre.
That's amazing.
Joe Torre.
Now, how do they get? What time does the comedy show start?
The comedy show starts at 7.
Okay.
The doors open at 6 p.m.
Okay, so you can start the pimping early.
Yeah,
6 p.m.
See,
Yeah,
you,
get there,
where your
get
mind be?
get there at 5:45. No,
your mind be?
no, I'm just
That's
joking.
remind me.
Sometimes
Y'all gotta tell our viewers where can they
wonder.
go? Where can they
Oh.
go to get tickets? What, Josh?
I wonder
We gonna be at the comedy show.
Oh, I know, but I'm just like,
Nicole, we got our tickets, right? Hold on. I know we hosted in the morning, but we got the tickets to the comedy show,
oh, you
right?
trying to ask for
Can
free
we-
tickets
Yeah,
to
I
the
think
comedy?
we
Yeah,
Me
you're
and
hosting.
Josh.
We're so
Me and
thankful.
Josh.
We're so thankful you guys are hosting again for the third year in the morning.
Let me get 2 tickets.
But
Oh,
come
my
back in
God.
the evening. Yeah, come back in the evening. You don't have to host. All you have to do is come and have a great time.
That's
You and
what it's
Josh just
about.
come and enjoy yourselves in the evening with us. We would appreciate that.
Nicole,
Yeah, we
I have
are.
a problem sometimes. Anytime I take Maria to comedy shows, like the improv or anything, she wants to join in with the comedian. And
I believe it.
Yes,
I believe it.
laughing
I
hard
can see that.
and be like,
Maria,
I know
we can
that's
give you the
right.
mic. We can give you the mic. I'm sure Joe Torre won't mind if you come up
Oh
there.
my
and-
God. Like he a legend. I'm gonna let him handle all
I
that.
sit in the back. I'm like, don't talk to us, please. I just want to enjoy. But Maria's the type. Oh, she want to bring all the attention. Like, I know that's right. Say that. I'm like,
Y'all
can
know,
you let him chill?
I'm gonna be extra supportive on Saturday night, okay?
She be supporting the comedians.
Oh,
Because
man.
because sometimes they don't be getting enough laughs from me, and I don't want it to be a quiet room, so I just be laughing. You know,
I
come
get
on.
it. I
Can
get
y'all
it.
please, y'all leave me alone? Can y'all please tell our viewers where can they go if the event is not sold out already? Can they get their hands on some tickets?
They can.
Okay.
So the VIP tickets are sold out.
Oh man.
However, we do still have tickets for general admission.
Okay.
So we are encouraging everyone to go on and get your tickets. You can get tickets on our foundation website. If you go to mtkyn.org, that's for Make Them Know Your Name, mtkyn.org. You can click the link and get your tickets there, or you can just search for the Cleveland All-Star Fitness Expo through Eventbrite, and you can find it there, and you'll be able to purchase your tickets. So we do
Man,
still have room available for the Fitness Expo, and we have room available in the Comedy Bash.
In the Comedy Bash. It's
That's
gonna be
so
beautiful
awesome.
weather too. We can't wait to see you guys on Saturday. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming to the show
Nicole,
and spreading
Philly.
the word. Yeah.
yes.
We love you guys. We
Hey,
thank
Philly,
you for
Philly
coming.
gonna have that extra baby oil in them muscles on Saturday, man. You already know.
You already know.
Hey, yeah. Yes, indeed.
I'm walking eating a glazed donut. Like, I'm about to get a good workout in today. No.
Yeah, go back.
No, we love y'all. Look, we see y'all
Thank
on
you,
Saturday.
guys.
Thanks so much for joining us.
All right, y'all.
All right. Hey, we gotta go to commercial. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, see, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's fun. But
When I tell y'all-
I was telling the truth when I was telling you, and I told them how you act at comedy shows.
I'm
Why can't we ever just go and be a part of the crowd instead of it gotta be a back and forth between us, our
Because-
table, and the comedian. That's why I don't like going out sometimes. Because
Josh.
we have different personalities, Ryan. Maria is
Clearly,
very supportive to the
one
comedian.
is Lucifer and one's an angel.
I'm losing. Oh, I got a halo.
Josh,
so-
I'm an Aries. There's no just sitting
Okay.
down, being quiet, and just I have to stand out.
But
in the
I
crowd.
think
I'm supportive.
Go to the event, get tickets.
Oh yeah, it's gonna.
Either to the festival. So the fitness expo, I watch. It's a lot of people that come
you
and
do.
people watch.
Oh, you watch.
Well, because I'm hosting. I'm
It's
hosting.
a lot of things bouncing around up in the fitness.
is. Like you talked about Philly having
I said he gonna be moved up with the
oiled
baby
up
oil.
on his mouth. I'm like, why you worried
he
about what he
having-
doing to his muscles?
Hold on, Josh. Now you got
Why you worried about
because
Philly
you got
all of
muscles.
us? I'm like,
You got muscles too. So will you or will you not be putting a little bit extra of that baby oil
no,
gel
I'm
on
not.
Saturday?
I usually cover everything up. Cause I'm like, if I show any muscles, all the people that come from Atlanta, Chicago, they be like, come on out here and get it, let's get it. I'm like, no. I work out in my own solitude.
Do you ever feel like people try to? I remember one time we were
I know
we
your
were
question.
No, we were
Yes.
somewhere randomly, and some random guy asked Josh, let's race. I'm like, do you feel like people try to test their ability?
Every time someone said no. Because I got paid for that.
Yes.
I'm not sprinting any longer.
For you with you for free.
No. I'm like, how much you got, player? I mean, I get you. You know, for the competition, it'll run you a little steep.
Yeah.
My hamstrings ain't cheap, you know. But, you know, it will be at the Cleveland Browns Stadium.
Right. And it's
then,
always a great time.
Speaking of the Cleveland Browns, I wanted to go into, because we mentioned it last week, Ryan, the stadium possibly moving to Brook Park.
Yeah.
The land was purchased, I think 176 acres of something like that.
Right.
That's huge.
Right.
That's enough for a stadium, the parking, a hotel, and a host of other festivities.
Right. Right.
We all kind of generally said that we like the stadium where it is.
We love the stadium.
Yeah, I would like to see it remain there. I think the majority of people would. The real only thing about it is because they're for some reason people are obsessed with the dome. I'm not really that wanting of it. Like, it'd be cool because you'd probably get, honestly, I'm gonna call it a pity Super Bowl. Because look at Detroit, they only got one because they built the dome. Realistically, the NFL doesn't want to go to Detroit for a Super Bowl, and realistically, they don't want to come to Cleveland for a Super Bowl.
But you know what?
Why? Because of the weather.
The weather, it's. I love Cleveland, don't get me wrong, but like when you compare it to the Vegases, the LAs, it's just
Floridas.
Many people who've never been to Cleveland wouldn't know that it's great.
But you know what? Let me tell you this. Detroit had a Super Bowl when I was playing. Early in my career, 2005, 2006?
Oh, you mean when we got detained in Canada?
Ryan, we were detained in Canada.
That's a whole nother.
Because apparently
Strip search and everything.
I look like a drug kingpin. So what's the kingpin lady name?
I don't know. The one that got the movie on Netflix?
Yeah. Apparently they thought she was.
We were detained.
My number
they
2.
brought a dog over. The dog. Now, mind you,
we were strip searched.
We were strip searched. Mind you, the dog was already barking before he got to us. So the guy was like,
he said, everything on us.
He said,
we were looking from the looks of them.
He was like, when he barks like that, because the dog got closer and was barking, right?
We was meeting lawyers, and we were doing 20 to life.
When the dog barks like that, that means that he smells drugs.
Yeah. So
I was like, something wrong with that dog. Go ahead and confess now.
They were trying to force confessions from us.
That dog had so much gray hair. I said, he needs to retire.
It was like the quicker you, you come clean, and, we don't have to strip search.
I was like, Josh, go ahead and show him the kilos.
Maria's laughing now, but I was
traumatized.
Pissed
I was scared.
because then they realized who I was.
Messed up.
After we already done squatted and went into a room. They had brought a lady cop for Maria, and I mean we had to go to a private room and drop the drawers.
We were detained for like 8 hours.
So
they
messed
up our whole Super Bowl weekend.
Like Cribs, like the Browns returner. I was like, yeah. Maria was like, don't sign no autographs or take no pictures.
Apparently, we're pushing weight across
I'm like,
county lines.
Apparently, the Browns ain't paying, the checks ain't clearing.
It was a mess.
But we had
afterwards, and they wanted to take pictures and autographs.
She was like,
I was like, get us out of here. Get us.
So anyway.
Yeah,
anyway.
we kind of triggered.
Story,
right.
We're triggered.
You say Super Bowl, we just start.
There was a Super Bowl. That was another Super Bowl that and we went and visited what was that? The Temptations. What was that?
Motown.
Motown.
Oh, yeah.
Because Detroit has a huge history with music.
The Motor City.
You know what I mean? And I believe that if they move the stadium, the fans and everybody, the football world needs to see those renderings. What it would look like. I mean, you have to really pour into Brook Park to make it a mega before we can be on board with it. I mean, it has to become a mecca. You know what I mean? Like, they have to put Rock and Roll Hall of Fame stuff in there.
Right.
They have to put they have to bring a Canton exhibit and put it there. I mean, they have to bring everything down on that Brook Park location to be able to make fans want to buy in.
Let me ask the fans a question. So, viewers and Browns fans, would you want this Browns stadium to move to Brook Park, or would you want to stay right there on the beautiful shores of Lake Erie? And then also, let me follow up with this question. In the event that the Browns stadium is moved to Brook Park, would you want it to be a dome or not? What do you prefer to play in?
If you're going to move the stadium, you definitely get a dome.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of people think like the theory, which it's probably really plausible, kind of just a posturing move by Haslam, kind of a little squeeze on the old lads of the city of Cleveland to get them to throw in their piece of the pie here. But to answer your question, Maria, 100%, yeah, because I think really the only reason to move would be to get that dome.
Yeah, get a dome.
They can't put a dome on top of what we got going out.
Nah,
The
it don't
situation
work
right
like
here,
that.
it don't.
Yeah,
Can't be retracted.
You can't just put a dome. How you feel about if I add on to our house?
I done seen no bit.
You rather move, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you like That's how it would be for the stadium.
It might be some mold in that bathroom.
Hey, that's who I go home
So
to.
we want the stadium to stay put, but in the event that he has to move to Brook Park,
we need a dome.
We need a dome
because we didn't want to bring a Super Bowl.
But we know
Cleveland.
Browns fans gonna go to the game either way.
Yeah, either way, that's already.
But even when you were
fact.
playing for the Jets, I'm
Right.
like, wait a minute, this isn't New York. This is in Jersey. I just
Right.
feel like it's even in was it Baltimore? No, not
Yeah,
Baltimore.
the
Where
Colts?
Indianapolis?
The Colts.
the Colts?
What's not in?
What you mean the Colts?
No, what are you saying?
The Dome? I'm saying they don't play in their home city.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
For the Domes?
Yeah, I'm like, who doesn't? What team? So
the Jets.
the Jets, Raiders, or the Colts? You talking about team?
Oh, the
I
Jets
was
and the
with?
Giants. The Jets and the Giants both play in New Jersey. They're not playing in New
Right,
York.
right.
And then also, was it
We're
the Washington?
still gonna be the Cleveland Browns.
The Washington
It ain't
Commanders.
like they'd be the
the
Brook
Brook
Park,
Park Browns.
the Brook
the
Park
Washington
Raiders,
Commanders play in Maryland.
Marooners.
Where do the Washington Commanders play?
They play in
They're not in
Dallas.
DC.
No, they're not.
They're not in DC.
They haven't been in DC since RFK Stadium.
Oh, okay.
Their older stadium that they're in now is FedEx, and that's in Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you would want to be a dome.
of course.
Do you like playing in domes?
It's just the possibility of bringing the Super Bowl here, even if we're
No,
not
I'm
in
asking you, as a professional football player, did you like
Sure.
playing in
I
dome?
prefer outside in the
Me
elements.
too.
I prefer Cleveland.
I'm like, give me 0-degree weather.
I prefer
baby. Give me the
regular
snow
grass.
flurries. Give me the rain.
I prefer regular grass,
Right.
and I prefer just the elements.
No turf.
Yeah, but when we come back off of this next commercial
But they
break,
need to have you on the planning committee if they're gonna move it though. Put your expertise.
I
in
hope
there.
so.
You
I
said
mean,
you said
I
you
wouldn't
want
turn that
grass,
down.
no turf.
I wouldn't turn that
You
down
want
at
grass,
all.
no turf.
Right.
You like those? Okay, I want to ask you a question about the suites on the sidelines too. Look, don't go anywhere. We got to go to commercial. We'll be right back. So when it comes to this Cleveland Browns Stadium planning board that I think you should be a part of, Josh, do you like the suites down on the field?
So if we had the opportunity to have a dome, they would make it, similar to Dallas. They, similar to the newer stadiums that they have now. It would be such a fan experience.
Oh, that would be nice.
That they would pour all the money into this stadium to make it so yes, suites on the floor, on the ground level.
What about a pool?
No, we don't need what the Jaguars had to do. We don't need hot tubs.
That
and
pool
stuff.
looked pretty darn
Fans
cool.
going to be there. We don't have to have certain expenses just to throw it in there to say, oh, the fans will come to this. The fans going to be there.
You give us good food, get good food vendors, a nice bar wine selection, because I will say I've been to some stadiums who they had way better cocktail selections than us. Like I'm like, come on, we need more.
I mean, honestly,
we need great parking.
Honestly, Ryan, when you're talking about Browns fans, they bring you BYOB. It don't take a much to get us, because it all goes down in the immunity lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
you gonna come in wasted.
Half the people don't even remember the experience.
They
so.
don't even remember it.
Let me give y'all some feminine energy to this conversation, because I want y'all to. But I've met a lot of women who have not been to a Browns game, and I feel like if you make those extra amenities, you'll get a different demographic. Like we got Swiftie fans now.
We don't need no different demographic.
Paying attention to football.
That's
Don't you-
KC. We didn't
No,
need.
when we play
we
games.
don't need it. We got our Browns fans are best in the nation.
Absolutely.
We ain't win
That's
game.
true. That's
We've
true.
been winning 6-10 for years, 4-12 for years.
But
and
we don't
yet
always have
our
to-
stadium sells out. So let's not. We don't need a random superstar falling in love with one of our players to put seats in the stands. We
saying,
just don't.
like,
Nothing against.
I'm just saying plusher seats.
Nothing against them at all. But we good.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying plusher
absolutely.
seats, better cocktails.
I get what you're saying.
Just
But
a little
we're
bit extra
good.
amenities.
We're good. We don't need it, because that's what they do in.
Let me
in
tell you
LA.
something. He don't know what we need because he was on the field. I'm sitting there in them hard chairs for 3, 4, 5 hours.
Hey, well, you got to get the VIP
Paying
tickets.
ticket to my leg.
You gotta get the VIP
gotta get a suite. I
seats
gotta get a
then.
suite.
Yeah, you gotta get a suite.
I'd be up there in that pool.
Matter of
like,
fact, we did have a
my
suite.
husband,
What you talking
my
about?
husband ran one back again.
We had a suite, man.
I missed it.
So look, I want to switch
I had a
topics
suite.
real quick.
No, I had a
Maria.
suite 1 year, and I decided that this didn't feel like me. I want to be outside in the elements.
Maria, I want to switch topics
Oh,
real
go ahead.
quick.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So Coach Stefanski won Coach of the Year.
Oh,
Hold on, let me. Coach Stefanski won Coach of the Year. Do we still think it is relevant to entertain conversations, Ryan, about Coach Stefanski giving up the coaching, his coaching duties to Ken Dorsey after winning Coach of the Year? I don't think he won Coach of the Year for being a head coach.
Well, I can tell you right now, and obviously I'm not in Berea, but it doesn't take somebody on the inside to understand that what Kevin Stefanski has done, especially this last year, was amazing. And the fact that because of what he's done, he's earned the utmost trust from that organization, from the Haslams, from Barry, right? So I know that they trust him to make that decision, what's best for the team. And ultimately, I think that is for him to retain play calling. And I think that's a kind of a popular opinion amongst fans. But obviously, fans are so much more wishy-washy because they look at the immediate product right now and they don't really know the ins and outs of it. And I'm not trying to say that I do, but they're in that position for a reason. They're the professionals for a reason. And I think this year, especially, Kevin Stefanski has proven that he is that guy and he damn well knows what he's doing.
That's a problem for me sometimes. His resume speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
So when we hear some, a little hate here and there, or the skepticism when he doesn't have a perfect game, or when they bring him back to square one and say, see that play? Man, he's some trash, man. You saw that play right? Oh, he blew the game. Because sometimes you do judge a coordinator off of one drive or two plays that maybe killed the momentum. But I just want to talk to those fans that are not putting the criticism proportionately.
Yeah, that's a great word.
Proportionately. To say, because you can criticize, right? You can criticize with respect, and I don't say respect like give him all the type of authority. I mean respect, far as like, man, that was a bad call. Come on, Stefanski, leave it at that. But to keep insinuating he needs to be replaced and losing his job, I think is ludicrous. I think we missed the mark saying stuff like that.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you do something wrong, right, you turn into the best lawyer in the world. But when somebody else does something wrong, you turn into the best judge in the world.
Yes.
And that's the same exact thing that people are doing with Kevin Stefanski. I think if you
Where
really
did you
have
hear that, Ryan? Is that
Ryan
I
watching?
didn't make that. I heard it somewhere.
You've been watching
but-
CSI or
that's a
something.
good quote. He said he's watching CSI.
watching Law and Order.
Because I read it and I was like, damn, that is so true.
Yes.
And you could apply it to really any situation, especially
Say that
here with
again for people who ain't here.
When you do something wrong, you'll turn into the best lawyer in the world. But when somebody else, the best lawyer in the world, but when somebody else does something wrong, you're going to turn into the best judge in the world. And I think that is basically what has been going on with Kevin Stefanski for the last couple of years,
I'm gonna
right?
use that.
Please do.
I'm gonna steal
Please
that.
do.
I'm put it. I'm gonna
I'm
apply
have to
it.
pause
Please
it.
do.
Yeah.
When it come on TV, I'm gonna pause it and write it down.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it in different scenarios.
Because when you do something wrong yourself,
you turn it to the
because
best attorney.
you're justifying everything.
You're the best attorney in the world.
But then when somebody else do something wrong,
now you got a
you're
gavel.
judging.
Now you got a coat on, a robe, and I'm going to change it. I'm going to zhuzh it up and make it my own. Okay. Myles Garrett, DPOY. We said it. It made sense.
No debate.
Can we now see that it's more than stats?
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the people that give the awards do. Is it's their job to look at the whole body of work, and anybody that really knows the game of football and has watched Myles Garrett can tell he affects the game more than maybe any other defensive player in the league.
Right there.
The highest graded defensive end in the last 3 years.
Affects the game.
Yeah.
Most game plan probably defensive player in the league.
Because of him.
And so when you're looking at a player that may have more sacks, the game they lost that game.
Right.
The most touchdowns I scored in, that score put us up, but we would lose. I'm like, what the? So when you got a guy like Myles Garrett, the level of difficulty it takes to block him, to account for him, it affects the game tremendously whether he makes a play or not.
Right.
So they'll lose it. The other team will lose a game, but then had blocked Myles Garrett the whole game. Well, guess what? They use their resources and their brain power to block him, but everything else is gone crazy.
Right.
And you saw that this year with that award.
They had to change it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Comeback player of the year.
That's a pretty polarizing topic, right? Because
It is.
it's like, okay, one guy came off his couch, one dude came back to life. It's like,
I love how you put it. I was going
Yeah.
to say
like I would have
dude
been
came
okay
off
with
the
either way.
couch.
I would have been okay either way.
one dude came back to life.
Oh.
And I think had the Bills had he played a better position, not a better position, just more. He was a special teamer.
Yeah.
More so. Didn't make a lot of plays. Just wasn't too active, in the game plan, the defensive game plan, and not so much for special teams.
Right.
And the award is not to be given away on the heralding heroes. How you say the word? Heroism. Of the EMTs, the medical staff.
Oh yeah.
They did an awesome job preserving this young man, bringing him back to life.
Right.
And DeMar Hamlin, he fought to be back to, you know what I mean? To get back out there on the field and to do a great job. But that doesn't win you by default.
Right.
It sound good though, Mike.
It does.
Man, he came back to life.
Yeah.
And played. But then we had a guy who was drinking a beer, watching half the season go by, and was deciding, his words, to hang it up when he got a call. Picture you drinking a beer and you, oh man, the Browns? Oh, be quiet. Y'all, shut up real quick. Be quiet. Hello? To play? When, tomorrow? Babe, we doing anything tomorrow? We ain't. We supposed to got that thing with the kids recital? We don't? Okay, yeah, I can do it. Picture, I mean,
Right.
in my
I
head,
know.
Ryan, that's how the conversation
That's probably how it went
went.
exactly like that.
And then he come and did what he did. He put the Browns I don't want to say single-handedly, but it was almost
takes a team,
single-handedly.
yeah.
The throws.
Well, put it this way.
plays.
This is a guy that played for over a decade in the league, has been to a Super Bowl, and led his team to the playoffs. I can't even count how many times. I don't know the exact number. But he came back from the couch, played for a new team, played 5-6 weeks in the regular season, whatever it was, and put up career records. That doesn't ever happen. And I agree that he should have got the award because that's simply something that doesn't happen. And obviously the DeMar Hamlin thing was something that didn't happen as well. But kind of like what you said, Josh, when you're giving the award to somebody, like the EMTs got that award, I feel like. They got the recognition.
Absolutely.
I was fine with Joe Flacco getting it.
Flacco, I became a fan because he put on a Browns uniform and wore it well. I'm going to say something. Because he a Raven, I'm going to poke fun at him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He took us to the playoffs and then he took us out of it.
Yeah.
Would you agree? He took us there. Then he set us down. He sent us home too.
Yeah. It's tough because our defense didn't really show up either.
I guess I don't wanna word it like
they
that.
put him in. I know what you mean, Josh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Like in essence, you're totally right.
So let me tell you this. This is transparent because I don't want to make it seem like he wasn't giving effort. Like he said, yeah, I brought you in this world. I could take you out. Yeah, I could take you to the playoffs and I could take you out. Throw these many picks. Let me be transparent for Flacco. We were playing Zanesville, in high school.
Mm-hmm.
We lost to Zanesville, and me and my friend, we both went D1, both went to Kent State. I ran all around as an athlete, as a quarterback, ran all around and fumbled. And I basically lost the game. And I gave us an opportunity to win.
What?
In the same game, I threw it to my Division I receiver, wide open. He dropped it. So we both tell each other this. Ooh. Josh, you made us lose, and Daryl, my friend, kept us from winning. That's what we said.
There you go.
Man.
I made us lose by running all around and then fumbling.
No, that stinks.
And then my boy, another division receiver, I tried to come back and Hail Mary type pass, wide open, hit off his chest. And he kept us from winning. With that, transparency, we're going to take another commercial break.
Be right back. Ooh, I heard Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp talking about LeBron not being in the the slam dunk contest.
Yes.
Because I'm too busy worried about the 3-point contest. That made a lot of other star players.
Sabrina, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Sabrina
that's
and
why I
Curry.
want. Yeah, Curry. That's what
Sabrina
Izzy
and
wanted to
Curry
see.
in
Our
the
son
All-Star
Izzy couldn't
game.
wait to see the 3-point game. But when it comes to the slam dunk game, now when I was
Slam
listening,
dunk contest.
slam dunk, excuse me, contest.
Go ahead.
When I was listening to them debate, that I started thinking about when you would go to the Pro Bowl, and a lot of people would opt out.
Right.
A lot of the the stars that really get chosen to be in there.
Not a lot. A lot of people wanted to go.
Well,
See,
sometimes when you go once and you're like, okay, well, I keep getting nominated and I
Right.
keep getting on the team.
some of the upper echelon players
yeah.
did,
So
yeah.
when they were debating that, as far as LeBron not being a part of the slam dunk contest, making
Right.
other players potentially not want to join in, is it because of injuries or what is it?
You know what? It's personal choice. He has his reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the whole the
Like you-
system right now, both NFL and NBA,
Mm-hmm.
needs to be revamped. It's a fan experience. That's what the All-Star games are. It's a fan experience.
Yeah.
But if they want to make it competitive
Mhm.
at the NBA level, I think they should do half court.
Yeah,
I think they should raise the stakes of the pay. $1 million game for each player.
Right.
I mean, really raise the stakes.
Yeah.
Best on best.
Right.
Not a full game, but the best on the best. NFL, raise the stakes.
Mm-hmm.
All Madden team versus NFC, All Madden AFC. Best on best. Doesn't have to be a whole game. Raise the price.
Yeah.
You will see talent out there. $1 million. Lloyds of London, in case anybody get injured. And you will see Miles Garrett out there. I don't care about
Yeah.
playing with the Browns next season. I'm getting this $1 million sack.
Yeah.
And then you have the betting companies go ham on if it's going to be a sack, $1 million a sack,
Right.
a touchdown, 500 a touch. You see what I'm saying? You will see tremendous play, and everybody's covered by Lloyds of London. On both leagues, I think you will get the best on best for one half or a quarter, at least, and half court. with
But
the NBA.
remember when you first started going to the Pro Bowl?
Take that idea.
Remember you first started going to the Pro Bowl? You're like, man, they not playing for real.
Right. Peyton Manning checked everybody.
Oh yeah, you was up
He
there.
was there. Peyton Manning checked everybody at halftime.
Yeah, Sheriff don't mess around.
Exactly. If he checked the coaches too. Hey, look, man, a lot of people paid for tickets to come down here, bought their families.
Right.
They want that extra money.
Right.
If you don't want to win, get out the locker room. If you drinking Mai Tais, get out the locker room.
But you didn't know it was going to be like that. You
I
looking at
didn't.
it like it's a game. Like, okay, not thinking that,
I
oh,
did.
it's just something fun and light we just do.
I had,
you were trying to win.
Flower shorts on. I had my whole I was one of the guys brought my whole family. I'm like, hey, we aloha.
And we winning this game. Yeah.
And we got to win this game. I'm
Right.
trying to get to 45.
Yeah.
What was it? Either 45? Yeah,
I think
you
it
either
was.
get 45
Whoever-
or 25.
Absolutely.
The winners got 45. The losers got 25.
Right. We got to
Yeah.
take one more break.
Yeah, one more.
All right,
we
we'll be right
to
back.
it.
Uh-huh. All right, now welcome back to The Return with Josh and Maria Cribbs. Now, Josh, I want to tell you about this crazy story. It's not
Hurry
crazy.
up.
It's interesting, okay? It's a dating app that will only let you participate on this app if you have a certain credit score.
Oh,
And I guess it's to weed out any suitors that, because if your credit is jacked up,
right.
you're
can't
like
afford-
you can't afford. You probably shouldn't be
afford me.
trying to date, or maybe you got a
You
you might
6'1".
have a tendency to be late with things, or not.
You got a
immature.
520. Excuse me. Check, please.
Now
And
you
that
mean
goes
to
for
tell
men
me?
and women.
Hold on.
That goes for men and women. Because you can't be, as a woman, because usually the men are held to this high standard. Oh, he got to have maybe 6 figures. He got to do. Nah, sis. You got to make it too. You got to have a 720 to get on this. Yeah, to have an
So hold on. Let me ask you this.
You
When-
got to have a 700
Say you
or
already
more.
say you already feeling someone. Y'all been going on a couple of days. Y'all been Netflix and chilling, right? And then you come across some mail because you know when you go to people, some people go to people's houses, they snoop a little bit, and you see he got declined for a credit card, and he actually gave you the number of what his credit score is, and say 325.
I don't like the way you set that up.
Would you continue on with the relationship if you found out someone you were dating had a horrible credit? Would you break up with them, or would you stop seeing them? If you see David and Njoku with his fine self, I mean chiseled, looking like a stallion,
Maria,
right?
You old enough to be his mammy, and you talking about a stallion? He 20 years younger than you, girl. What you mean? Go off of camera. What you mean a fine stallion?
I was talking to them.
Our daughter was saying she was interested in him. What the
So what I was saying,
heck are you talking
David
about?
Njoku
Fine
trying to
stallion.
holler at you, right? Looking all
But
good. And then turn around, he got a negative 200 credit score.
They gonna be.
You
with
gonna
David
let that
Njoku.
slide? You gonna
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
They gonna bring with David.
If Halle
Njoku.
Berry tried to holler at you and you found out she got
I'm
negative
taking
20,
care of her. That's what I got you. You need what?
Credit ain't nothing but
you
a
need
number.
$22. Hey, when people need money, they ask for the oddest amounts. Let me get $22. So, oh, you need $32, Holly? I got you, babe. Come on over here.
So it wouldn't matter.
It would for me.
That's what I'm saying. The dating app. I mean,
matter.
you want somebody a little bit more
I like
mature.
the concept.
I like the concept behind it. Trying to weed out the ones that probably shouldn't be. Okay, I get you. So look, we love y'all so much for watching.
The
Hopefully we might
Fitness
see you
Expo this weekend.
We love y'all. Have a wonderful week. See you next time.